Many traders get stopped out because they misunderstand the market trend. What makes it worse, that they are convinced that they are trading the right way. They keep drawing trend lines, hoping that the market respects them, but that rarely works. In this video, I show you how you can trade with the trend to maximize your profits and improve your win rate. But before we start, we need to understand the basics of the trend. And it starts like this. Our uptrend exists of three directional movements. Firstly, we need to establish a higher high, which breaks the oppositional structure on the left. After that, it should follow with a pullback, and after that, we need another higher high. The pullback is only acceptable if it doesn't break below our current higher high. If it does, we are no longer in an uptrend. If these three directional segments are higher high, followed by a pullback, followed by another higher high, are created, we now are in an uptrend. On the other hand, what defines a downtrend? Well, it is basically the same. We need to establish a lower low. After that, it should follow with a pullback. The same principle applies here also. The pullback can close above our lower low. If it does, we are no longer in a downtrend. So, in order for a downtrend to be established, we need three directional segments. A lower low breaking through oppositional structure on the left, followed with a pullback and another lower low. If these three directional segments are present, we are in a downtrend. But that is not all, because what happens if price consolidates like this? What happens if price breaks through our previous higher high? For that, we have something called controlling higher highs and controlling higher lows. This means that if price consolidates like this, we are still in an uptrend, even though it consolidates. Why is that, you may ask? If one of our controlling points are broken, we are no longer in an uptrend. On the other hand, if our higher high gets broken, we are still in an uptrend. This principle also applies to the downtrend. We have a so-called controlling lower low and a controlling higher low. If our controlling higher low gets broken, we are no longer in a downtrend. But if our controlling lower low gets broken, we are continuing the downtrend. Now, let's apply what we've learned to the real market. What is our current trend here on the euro dollar on the weekly time frame? We have established a higher high, a pullback, and another higher high, right? But what happened right here? Price broke through our controlling higher low, meaning that we are no longer in an existing uptrend. So what does it mean? Are we now in a downtrend? Well, no. We are currently in a ranging market because price didn't create three directional segments. So if three directional segments are not available, we are in a ranging market. On New Zealand dollar, we have the same thing going on. We've established a higher high, a pullback, and another higher high. We broke through oppositional structure on the left. Where would be our controlling higher low and our controlling higher high? Right here would be our controlling higher high, and down here would be our controlling higher low. Are we currently in an uptrend, sideways trend, or in a downtrend? We are currently still in an existing upwards trend, meaning yes, price came down pretty close to our controlling higher low, but it didn't broke past it. So we are still in an existing uptrend. The next on the list is pound CAD. On pound CAD, we have established three directional segments, right? Meaning we have broken past previous lows. So currently we are in a downtrend because we have established three directional segments, a lower low, a pullback, and another lower low breaking through oppositional structure on the left. We are in an existing downtrend, meaning we could take shorts of this. So on CAD Swiss, we have established three directional segments to the downside. Our controlling lower low would be right here, and our controlling higher low would be right there. Price did came pretty close to our controlling lower high, but it didn't broke past it. So we would be still in a downtrend. And that was it, guys. As you can see, it isn't very difficult to trade with the trend correctly. You only need to have the right concepts. And if you guys have any questions about some topic, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.